Ooh, okay. Do you feel like if that didn't happen, that you would have still turned out
I
to
think
be?
I would have been.
You still would have been.
Yeah.
So were you feeling those type of feelings prior to, and that situation brought it out, or did that situation completely just
Yeah, that kind of situation completely
changed how you view
perceived
sex?
it.
Wow. What's up, YouTube? Before the mastermind, after the mastermind. Before the mastermind, after the mastermind. The tips and suggestions that made this possible came directly from the mastermind. And as they continue to invest, their channel is gonna grow. Go check them out. Love and React, a black married couple that's reacting to mating and dating content online. And if you're ready to invest in your channel, click the link in the bio. And I'll see you on Sunday, 7 to 9 p.m. Now back to the content. What's up, YouTube? Atlanta Street Interviews out here with another one. So we got a young lady, and I want to get my pronouns correct, right? So you go by
she.
Okay. And what's your name?
T.
T. Okay. So we got T here with us today. How you doing today?
I'm doing good. How about you?
All right, I'm doing great. Just got done interviewing Quita, and of course you walked by, so I was like, hey, let's do it, right? Okay. So you know, we're here on Glenwood. I guess you just headed to the store type deal. Okay. And so you live around here in this area. Okay. And so how old are you?
21.
21. Okay. And so you know, obviously you're trans, right? Mm-hmm. Okay. And so how long have you been presenting as female?
2 years.
2 years. And so what were you living like before that? Were you like just living as a gay man, or what was the deal with like before that?
I was just a pretty boy.
Okay, so you was a pretty boy that was living as a straight man.
A gay boy.
Okay, so a pretty boy that was living as a gay boy. Did you ever live as a straight?
And like middle school.
In middle school? What was it that made you like, you know, either realize or determine like that you don't?
Some stuff had happened that I just don't want to speak on.
Okay. So one of the things about this channel, somehow, some way, I don't know how, but I always run into stories like this, right? And you know, that's why kind of I make the disclaimer at the beginning, like, hey, is there anything you don't want to talk about? Because my questions just flow, and I don't know where they're gonna flow sometimes, and I don't want to like trigger you or nothing like that, but
I ain't triggered by it.
Well, and I guess because it maybe, I feel like, will inform the meat and potatoes of the story, right? It's like, because, you know, a lot of people are sitting here, they're looking, when they clicked on this thumbnail, they saw a woman with a wig on and, you know, lashes and everything else, right? And so people are probably thinking like, well, what is it that could have happened that, you know, would have, you know.
I'll just say this. Parents, watch who you keep your kids around. Not everybody care about that kid.
Okay. We have a lot of stories like that on this channel. What you say in middle school you were living straight, so what age did this happen?
13.
Okay. Was this a family member?
Close enough.
Okay, so like family.
Yeah.
Like family that lived in the house, or were you like visiting somewhere?
Visiting.
Okay. Unfortunately, we've heard too many of these stories, man. That's why I can kind of paint it out, you know what I'm saying? Was it a one-time thing or ongoing?
Ongoing.
For how long?
A couple months.
Okay. Ooh. Okay. Do you feel like if that didn't happen, that you would have still turned out
I
to
think
be?
I would have been.
You still would have been?
Yeah.
So were you feeling those type of feelings prior to, and that situation brought it out, or did that situation completely just?
Yeah, that kind of situation completely
changed how you view sex? Wow. You know, a lot of you know, because I interview, you know, a lot of trans, right? Mm-hmm. And a lot of times they try to shy away from the explanation of something happening to them when they were younger, even though things may have happened. Mm-hmm. They shy away from that being like the reason why. But you're saying that is pretty much the direct reason why. Was that the first time that something like that had happened to you in your life?
No.
What age was the first time something had happened?
I think 7.
And was that also a male? Mm-hmm. Okay, so was that a one-time thing or ongoing?
That was, I think, 2-3 times, and then my family found out.
What happened when they found out? Where they from?
Virginia.
Okay, so did they stomp a hole in them, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what did they call the laws? Like, what happened? Okay, so so he is
we're just gonna say it was a lot of crying.
okay. Any t-shirts made?
A couple.
Wow. Okay. Ooh, okay, so when that was going on, what made you decide to tell when you were 7?
I didn't tell.
How did they find out?
Walked in. Yeah.
They walked in on it? Oh, they went batshit crazy. Was it your mom or your dad or
My uncle.
your uncle? Yeah, so let's real quick. Let's start from the beginning because I done jumped all the way. We done got all in the story. Let's just start from, where you from?
I'm from Virginia.
You from Virginia? What part?
The Eastern Shore.
Eastern Shore? Hey, man, shout out. That Eastern Shore, Virginia, man. Shout it on out. And so, growing up in Eastern Shore, did you have both mom and dad in the household?
I had my mom in the household. My mama was my daddy.
Okay. And I always correct people when they say that because in my estimation, everybody's got their perspective, but in my estimation, a mom can only be a mom and a dad can only be a dad.
I had a father
but
he just wasn't transparent in life.
Huh.
Like, he was here, but he wasn't here, if that makes sense.
So
He would come, disappear. Come, disappear.
Okay, so he was inconsistent.
Yeah.
Okay, I get that. And so, I mean, how did that make you feel growing up?
I took it on the head.
Is that your phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
when I was younger, it felt bad. You know, I was like, damn, like what the fuck. But as I got older, it was just like, hey, it is what it is. At least I got my mama.
Okay.
At least I ain't never. One thing I can say, as long as my mama alive, to this day she's still alive. None of her kids ever wanted for shit.
I was just about to ask how many siblings you have.
I have 3. I have an oldest brother who passed away, and I have 2 little siblings.
Okay. Okay. And so, because did any of them turn out to be LGBT? Okay, so only you. And it happening at 7. So when you were like in middle school before the other incident, started to occur, and you were living like as a straight, young man, did you have any LGBT thoughts from the incident that happened at 7?
No.
So you think maybe that was too young for it to affect you in that way?
Yeah, because it wasn't really that transparent until I got older and my family was telling me about it.
What? So you didn't really even remember, like you kind of blacked it out type deal. Okay. So that didn't have the effect on you that the incident when you were older had. Okay, so I want to talk about that. How did that incident occur?
Which one?
The ones when you were older.
I was getting tutored by a family member. Well, not a family member, like a close family member, but we considered it family. I was getting tutored, and from tutoring, it went from tutoring to sessions that I didn't want no dealings with.
Right. How did he introduce that?
He told me I could make myself comfortable, relax and take, I had a jacket and stuff on and stuff. So he was like, get comfortable, make yourself at home. And then I fell asleep there after, because it was like a family house, so we stayed there sometimes. So I fell asleep and I felt him touching me while I was asleep.
And eventually, did he just R-word you like that?
Yeah.
That
one night I was sleeping in bed and he just forced himself.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that's just my car. It's electric and it's a hybrid, so sometimes it goes to the gas. Anyway, okay, so man, at a certain point, did you see it as a romantic partner type situation? So, because if it was going on for months, you said, right?
Yeah.
Did you eventually tell that it was happening, or did y'all get caught again?
Y'all hearing it first.
Wait, so nobody ever heard it? Wait.
Nobody besides no family knows. Put it like that. My best
What?
friend knows, but
Wait, what? So your mom has never heard this?
me and my mama bond was. So it's just at a certain point in life, I just couldn't go to my mom for shit.
Well, if you don't mind me asking, who do you live with right now?
I stay by myself.
Okay. At 21?
Yeah.
Okay, listen, I ain't mad at that.
I moved here when I was 18.
18, do you work or do you
Yes.
get a check or?
I'm a hairstylist and I work in the airport.
Oh, wow. Listen, man, shout that out. All right? No, I love it because there's so many young people that seem to not be able to just get the basics figured out. So you could just like have your own spot and stuff. And so I salute that happening at 21. And you say you've been doing this since you was 18.
Yes.
Okay, where'd you learn how to do hair and stuff like that?
My friends when I first moved here, and then myself. So it was just like I was practicing on myself, and then I got better over time. Like you could always see my old work compared to my work now. Yeah, you can tell.
Wow. Okay. I ain't mad at that. But so just to be clear, if your mom is watching this video right now, you're saying she's never heard this story before.
Maybe through my music or something, me speaking on it. But
what do you think she's gonna think?
I don't know. Really, I don't care.
So y'all don't have a very good relationship at all.
We do. It's just rocky. It's
Why?
like me and my mama act just alike, so it's like we bump heads.
Yeah, magnetic poles that force themselves apart. If she is hearing this for the first time, and she's thinking, "Oh my God," does she know what family friend you're talking about? What do you think her thoughts would be? I know that you don't have like the close relationship, but what do you think she would be thinking?
Why I didn't tell her?
And so what's the answer?
Every time I went to her about something, I felt like I was getting pushed away. So I just stopped going to her.
So how did this situation stop with the tutor or whatever?
They moved.
What?
Yeah, they wound up moving some fucking way.
And so, I mean, the question is going to be asked. Obviously, you didn't live with them, but you did you keep going back because you were being sent back by your mom, or?
Yeah, I was getting sent because I had to get the tutor for my test at school.
Okay, and so.
And he worked in the school.
So I guess he would tutor you, and then y'all would do whatever afterwards type deal. Like, how was it like?
It wasn't like
after
every single time. It was just rare.
Okay, so he would just do it when he was feeling whatever. Wow. And so after that, you became LGBTQ. What? But you feel like you would have been either way?
Yeah.
Seriously? Huh. That is something else. Okay, so let me ask you this real quick, because there's a popular trans that I interview on my channel that, the whole channel just for some reason they like to see this person's interviews, named Cash. And so recently Cash had a situation where after the interview, and it always happens, like Cash always gets hit on out there, but an older guy was hitting on her and everything else, and I still had the cameras rolling. And so I let it happen for like a little bit, and then I was like, telling the older guy, I was like, hey, just to let you know, what I'm saying, what would you think if, the person was trans? And then, he was like, oh, well, that would be a different story, this and that and the third. And so he felt like it should be illegal for trans people to not disclose it right away. But Cash felt like, well, I should be able to disclose it if I feel like there's a romantic interest from my end, right? So in other words, like if 20 people approach you a day, should you have to disclose that right away to everybody that approaches you for stuff? What are your thoughts on that, right?
I'm going to say yeah, but no, because it's not like you're interested in them.
Right.
It's really just a compliment in real life. So it's like, but if you see yourself trying to talk to that person after a compliment, yeah, disclose it right then.
Right,
but
okay.
If they're just complimenting you and you're not complimenting them back,
and you're just walking, minding your business.
You don't really have to say shit because they're just telling you look good. You shouldn't have, oh, I'm a trans, you can't tell me I look good. But if you know you're going to like that person or try to talk to that person, yeah, let them know.
Okay.
Because that's dangerous.
What has been your dating life here in Atlanta like?
Horrible as fuck.
so the same thing as the cisgender women say, right? So what makes it?
I don't trust no nigga in Atlanta.
What makes it so horrible?
Niggas out here just want to fuck. I would say that. That's a lot of niggas in Atlanta. If they don't want to just fuck, they either want to be in a poly, and yeah.
Are these guys that are open with their dating trans, or are they like DL type guys?
DLs. I only deal with DLs. I don't deal with the LGBT community.
Okay, so you only deal with DLs. Like you only deal with straight guys that, purport themselves to just deal with women, basically.
Yeah, but I be out in public with my dudes, so.
So let me ask you this, because that brings up another topic, right? If they're dealing with a trans, are they straight, or are they? What do you consider that?
Bisexual.
You say what?
Bisexual.
Bisexual. Okay, so because would you?
Because at the end of the day, we're still not a real woman, but we consider ourselves as a woman. So it's just like.
Do you ever let the guys see you without like the wig, the lashes?
All the time. If I'm comfortable with them, when I'm doing my hair and shit, yeah. But I pull my natural off all the time.
You say what?
I do natural hair and natural face all the time.
Is that right? Okay, and so do you get like a different, you know?
I look the same.
Okay, so you don't. So there's no like you don't get a different response or anything like that from guys. Okay, okay.
I look the exact same.
Did you start taking hormones like?
I don't take them.
So you're just no hormones, no surgery, no nothing. Yeah, that's the same way. Same way Cash is. I tell you what, I don't know what it is, but maybe there's something in the water or something. But there seems to be more that are not doing the hormones, doing the surgeries and stuff like
better
that.
Than the people that actually do the hormones and do the surgery.
I tell you what. So, okay, so but you never said what makes the dating life horrible.
I don't know. Niggas just be inconsistent. I don't know. A person like me, I require attention. Like, if I can't see you every other day or talk to you almost every day, what have nothing to talk about?
Okay, so have you had like a relationship type deal?
Yeah, I had 2 relationships since I've been here.
And how long was the longest?
I don't know. I'm still talking to them.
Okay, so it's like it's complicated type deal.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay. Last question. And I normally ask this of trans. So do you think that when you're like I'm 42, right? Mm-hmm. As a man, you know, as we get older, like our facial fat starts getting more, and you know, we just start to get more of those features, those masculine features that come in. Mm-hmm. Do you think that like that will affect?
This is for a moment, look.
Huh?
This is for the moment for me. This is not my life.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
So elaborate.
Like this is right now. I'm just having fun. I'm young still, so I'm just living my life to the fullest.
So where do you see your life at 41, 20 years from now?
Married with kids. I'm not gonna lie.
Married with kids. I tell you what. So do you think that any of this will come back up?
If it do, I don't care. Cause I'm an open book regardless. Like on social media, on my social media, I'm transparent with everything.
So like,
and I done met plenty regular females that still be trying to,
they still be trying to get some D.
Yeah. So
wait. Tell me about this.
Like it's some girls out here that actually like or prefer trans because it's like they pull off a girl so they can feel like they have a girlfriend and a boyfriend at the same time.
So have you ever, you know?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So you be fucking these bitches? Yeah. You be fucking these women?
I'm having fun.
So which one do you like better? Do you like?
Neither. I'm just having fun.
So if you had to choose one for the rest of your life,
I would choose a bitch.
Okay, so
I don't want people know niggas irritate me.
Because I guess when you deal with dudes, like, are you the pitcher or the catcher?
I'm the catcher.
Okay, but then when you deal with women, obviously you're the pitcher. Okay. I guess, I mean, because, you know, humans are creatures of habit. You don't feel like when you get older, so you're saying that you enjoy pitching more than catching anyway?
Both.
Right, so do you think...
It don't matter to me.
So you don't think that you'll miss it, like, when you get older?
No.
Okay. I ain't mad at that. Listen, this is interesting.
Yeah, my sex drive low anyway, so it's just like...
Oh, so you got a low libido regardless.
Yeah.
So you're not even, like, big on sex one way or another.
Yeah.
How does like the straight women, the cisgender women, how do they approach you about stuff like that? About like saying like
they get me drunk. Everybody get me drunk. And then they try to play their cards.
Oh shit. This is so enlightening. All right. So all right, well listen, we appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Taking the time, answering all of our questions. If anybody out there wanted to reach out, help, or donate, do you have a way for them to do that? Social media, Cash App, anything like that?
My Instagram is RichGyall, RichGyallt with 3 E's. My TikTok is the same. And my Facebook is Teamor, Teeamor.
Okay, and do you have Cash App?
Don't have Cash App.
No? Okay. Well, like I say...
But I don't need y'all money. I got money.
Listen, I was about to say, you killing it. You doing hair, working at the airport. What do you do at the airport?
I'm a supervisor.
Okay.
It's a warehouse for the airport.
Warehouse? Okay, I used to work at the airport. That was where I made that was my first 6-figure job, was at Hartsfield Atlanta Jackson Airport. So shout out to the busiest airport in the world. I love it.
I took 6 figures at, what, 15, 16?
Doing what?
Hair.
Wow. That was in Virginia?
And I was working in fast food, so it was like, I've been touched 6 figures. I didn't probably touch the mill.
Man, let me hold about 10,000. Let me hold about 10,000. Quick little 10,000.
I call my mama. She
quick little 10,000.
Like,
Just a quick little 10,000. No, it's all good. Like I say, definitely appreciate you. Wish you nothing but the best, all right?
Thank you.
All right.